Hey beautiful, I didn't know this thing was on. It's Taylor Denae here. Hi. If you want to get physically fit, mentally fit, and spiritually fit with me, keep watching. So I wanted to kind of talk about why I am getting a breast reduction in 2 weeks. I can't believe it. 2 weeks. I'm 2 weeks away from getting my breast reduction, and I don't know, I'm just so excited. I'm a little nervous, but I feel like I've just been watching so many YouTube videos. I've been preparing so much that like I'm kind of ready for it to just be over with, but I'm super excited and I can't wait. So I kind of wanted to give you guys background on why I'm getting it. So as long as I can remember, which I know everyone starts off with this, but for real, honestly, it is the truth. Like 4th grade, I think I was like a C cup, B or C cup, which is where I'm trying to get now. So that's just ridiculous. I always got teased in school for having big boobs, like all the time. That's all anyone ever looks at. Especially in school, like high school boys, like that's all they tease you about, you know, if you have big breasts. So I got that all the time and I absolutely hated it. But it runs in the family, my mom's side, it runs in the family. So like I didn't feel alone, I guess. It's just something that we just had to deal with, you know. So yeah, around I'd say the end of high school, I was definitely past a double D for sure. And then up until I would say like my last year of college, a little bit after that, I started to gain weight. And before, so I was about 120 pounds and I was at a G. I was at a 32G. And I just remember thinking like, I didn't even know that the sizing went up that high, you know. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but like I thought, you know, after I've heard a triple D before, but I was like, what's a G? Like, what is that? So anyways, I don't know. I didn't know that that was a thing until I was measured and they told me that I was a 32G. So I was like, okay, cool. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So that's at the point then where I realized that I'm going to have to spend at least $60 on a bra just to find a bra. And I never could shop at Victoria's Secret because by the time, you know, I had big breasts, it's kind of weird for like a 13-year-old girl shopping at Victoria's Secret or, you know. So up until that point, I just had like regular like Walmart bras that I could fit, or you know, regular stores, but there came a point where I couldn't shop at those stores anymore. So yeah, I was way past what you could get at Victoria's Secret. Fast forward to about a year ago, I went into Dillard's, which is the only place that I could find a G. I went into Dillard's and I was like, okay, I know I've gained weight. That's about 135. I know I've gained weight and I know that I'm not a G anymore. So I decided to go get size for a new bra because there was a lot of spillage at the time. So I knew, like, I just knew I wasn't a G anymore, but I didn't know what was next after a G. So anyways, I go there and the lady's like, oh, sis, you a 34J or 32J. And I was like, what is that? You know? And she was like, yeah, it's rare that we have eyes in the store, but you might could find a 34I, which is a sister size of 32J, or you can order it online. Y'all, I was like, I gotta do something. I gotta lose weight. I was like so sad. I was so emotional. And I left the store. I didn't even want to shop. I just like left. I was like, this ain't working, this ain't working, this ain't fitting me. I just left. I was so, like, it's such an emotional toll on your mental health. Like, I was just so sad. I was like, what, you know, I kind of blame myself because I was like, I've gained weight, you know, at this point I was getting closer to 140, and I don't know, I was just like, this is not what's popping. So anyways, I lost about 10 pounds. My boyfriend motivated me to go back to the store. So I went back to the store and I was able to find an eye, 34I, and I got 6 of those bras. Now, each of them were like $62 or something like that, in past the $60 range. That's a lot of money for a bra, and you can't just buy one because there's literally 7 days of the week. So what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? That's a lot of money versus going to Walmart. If I'm a B cup, and I can get a bra for $6. It's crazy. So anyways, I slowly started getting more bras over time, and I was able to get a 34I in the store. I didn't have to order online, but my true size is a 32J. So here I am, present day. I'm 150 pounds. Just a minute. Okay, I'm about 150 pounds, which is the heaviest that I've ever been. And so I know that I am not a 32J. Like, I know that's not my size. Like, I know that I got way more going on than a 32J. But I am not going back to the store. Y'all know that I'm on this like fitness journey, whatever. I'm gonna lose the weight, but I'm not ready to come to terms with that's probably not my true size anymore. And I probably need to go online to order a bra, but you know what? We're just not gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather lose the weight and then, you know. But I think I want, before my surgery, I think I do want to document going to get size for you guys so you can see my true size, even though I don't want to. My true size before the surgery, so you have a real good idea of what size I am. So tomorrow is my pre-op appointment, and I'm gonna try to film as much as I can for you guys to see what it's like, the kind of questions I have. Like on my iPad, I have like all these questions that I'm gonna ask my surgeon, and I want to go over that with you guys so you can know what to ask your surgeon as well if you're going through the same thing. But yes, it's just kind of like, I've wanted this for so long, and like the pain that I have, the back pain, the sharp, I've gone to 3 doctors trying to figure out what's going on with my back, with my chest. I have sharp chest pains, I have sharp back pains, and it aches all the time. And so I've done x-rays. The doctor said I had lumbar lordosis, which is just like sway back, what we call sway back, and where my spine kind of curves in. So even that extra weight on my chest is not helping. That if I do have sway back, like he said, it's not helping the situation at all. So it's making it 10 times worse. And I was told to go to physical therapy, that I can look at some YouTube videos and how to like properly stretch the back. But it just hurt more because you're trying to build those core muscles to keep your back strong. But instead, for me, like, I couldn't get past the conditioning my back part because it hurt so bad. So I just stopped doing it. So I don't know, I just stopped. I couldn't deal with it anymore. So anyways, fast forward to now. A couple months ago, I was like, you know what, I'm tired of feeling how I feel. I physically don't like how I feel. I don't like how I look mentally. It's like taking a lot of energy just to get dressed, pick something to wear, like just to feel good in clothes. So I was like, you know what, I need to make a change. Something's got to change. Like, I can't do this somewhere, you know? So it's like, they gotta go. So I decided to look up a surgeon. Actually, scratch that. No, my other doctor that I went to, she was a OBGYN, and I had like these lymph nodes that were like, they were all in a line. There were like 5 of them, and I could feel them and I could see them going down my breast. And I was like, hold up now, you know, you see a lump. I'm like, I need to go to the doctor because you don't know what it is. For me at that time, like, I didn't know. So I decided to schedule an appointment. By that time, they had already disappeared, but I didn't care. I still wanted to get checked out. So I went to the doctor, and she was like, oh girl, like, you carrying around a load, ain't you? And I was like, yeah, sis, I am. So she was like, yeah, those girls are heavy. Like, your frame is so little, and those are so big. And I was like, who you telling? I know. So anyways, yeah. She was like, I would recommend a breast reduction. She said, your boobs look fine. The lumps were just swollen lymph nodes. That you're fine. That's normal. But they are huge. She recommended me to a surgeon that she actually got her breast reduction from. And it was a woman. And so I really liked that she was a female surgeon. So I felt a little bit more comfortable. I know that's rare, probably rare. I don't know. I haven't looked it up, but probably rare to have a female surgeon. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to call her. So I called the surgeon, and I was like, hey, what do I need to do to get a consultation? And so she was like, when are you wanting to have your surgery? And I was like, probably in December, because I had a break from school. She was like, oh, well, it was like April. She was like, you need to call back 3 months before you actually want to get the surgery. So I was like, oh, okay. I shouldn't have listened to that, though, because now, knowing where I am now, the time that I really need is booked, you know? So anyway, so the time that I really wanted is actually booked. So I had to push it into January. My surgery is January 7th. But anyways, she was like, yeah, call back about 3 months before you want to have it, and we'll set up a consultation, and we'll get you all set up to meet with the surgeon. So I was like, okay, cool. Call back around September, October. I was like, hey, I want to schedule an appointment. And I think it was in September when I called. And she was like, yeah, it's going to be like a month and a half out before you can get schedule a consultation appointment. And I was like, bruh. It was like, they told me like October 28th or something like that. But that typically some people will cancel their appointment. So be on the lookout for us calling you because someone might cancel. So I was like, every day I was just like watching my phone like, bruh, please call me today. Please call me today. So it was a Friday at 4:55. They called me. Your girl was taking a nap. They called me and they were like, they left a voicemail. Hey, Taylor. What they say? Hey, Taylor, someone canceled. There's an appointment on Monday. If you would like us to schedule you in, give us a call back. Mind you, they close at 5. Mind you, they close at 5. So I was like, oh God. When I woke up, it was like 5:30. I was like, oh my God, I missed the appointment. It was a Friday, so I had all weekend to think about how I shouldn't have been sleeping and that I'm gonna have to call them first thing in the morning on Monday. I called them like 3 times, and they told me the same thing, that they couldn't schedule me. Like they were after hour. It was an after hour like phone operation system, and they weren't over the scheduling appointments. So y'all, I was like a nervous wreck all weekend. Like, oh my God, what if I don't get it? What if I don't get it? What if I gotta wait till October 28th? You know, like, oh my God. So anyways, on Monday, as soon as they opened, you know what? I was like, you know, I should just show up. Because if they see my face, then maybe they'll let me, they'll let me come in. And so I go up there right when they open, right? So I was like, hey, I got a phone call that you guys had opening for an appointment. Is it still open? Can I get in today? Please, please, please. So they was like, yeah, that's already been taken, but give me a moment. Let me see what we can do. In the meantime, go ahead and fill out this paperwork. I was like, Lord Jesus, come on, please work your magic, because I really need to see this doctor like now. So finally, after about an hour of waiting, she was like, hey, we were able to squeeze you in. Just have a seat and we'll call you when they're ready. Y'all, I skipped class for this. I was like, I need this. Like, I was a nervous wreck. But they were able to fit me in. So anyways, they fit me in. We talked about why I wanted the surgery. We talked about, some of the issues that I was having with having big breasts. She did pictures. She kind of gave me a little summary of what she was going to do. Honestly, I don't remember it because I didn't care. I was like, just take them off. I wasn't really like doing much research at the time about, breast reduction. So I really didn't care what she was saying. I was just like, yeah. Cut them off. So anyways, I wish I would have kind of listened more during that time, but I didn't. So whatever. I will tomorrow at my appointment. But yeah, so she took pictures. She was like, we're going to send this over to your insurance company, and they have 45 days to respond. I was like, dang, that's a long time. 45 days? So I was like, okay, let the countdown begin. So it was around day 47. I was like, bruh, they still ain't called me. I'm finna call them today. So I called them, and they were like, yeah, we haven't, what they say. I can't remember if they had told me that they were still waiting, or if they said, we've heard back from the insurance company. They want us to submit photos, proof of, that you need the surgery. And I was like, I thought y'all did that already. In my head, like, I was being very respectful. I wasn't going to say that, but I was thinking, like, I thought you already did that. Like, I thought that's what the insurance claim that went in the package of the claim, But anyways, so now they were like, yeah, we submitted the photos to the insurance company, and now they have 15 days to respond. I was like, oh God, 15 more days. And so I was like, are you sure you are going to call me? Like, are you sure you're going to call me? And she was like, yes, as soon as we know something, we will call you. So I think it was around day 12 or so, they called me, and I was like, oh yeah. They said I got it approved. Your girl was like, about to have little titties. About to have little titties. I was so excited, y'all. I was like, nothing could ruin my day. Like, nothing could ruin my day. I was so happy. Yeah. So I scheduled an appointment. She was like, oh, we can get you in December 10th. And I was like, bro, my finals go till December 12th. I was so hurt, because December 10th would have been perfect if I was finished with my finals, but I would be finished like 2 days later. So I was like, you know what, I can't do it. When's the next date? So January 7th was the date. I was like, I don't care. Sign me up. So yeah, that's gonna be the date. School will have started back, so it's gonna be a challenge, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on everything that happens. Like I said, I'm gonna try to bring you along with me at the pre-op appointment, but if not, I will let you guys know everything that happens. I'll keep you guys updated for sure, so you can see the journey. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because obviously it's a journey, and I really want you guys to follow me along with the journey on trying to get this mind right, this body right. Y'all, we're gonna get it, okay? We're gonna get it together. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and you all have a blessed day.